Okay, so I'm not trying to make this a thing, but I like being single. But I also like being in a relationship. But I realize that if you're not doing well or you're not fully healed, you don't fully know yourself enough, a relationship is the worst thing you can do to yourself because time and time you will be consumed by that other person. You won't really know who you are. You'll end up merging with them, following what they want. They can easily manipulate you or, make you feel bad, even if they don't even intend to do it. So that's why I'm single now, and it's not always easy. Sometimes I look at people on the internet or people I wouldn't even expect to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. They have a boyfriend, they have a girlfriend. And I'm just like, where are y'all finding these people? How are y'all getting in relationships in 2025? How do y'all have partners and boyfriends in 2025? And I'm just like, this is just interesting. And it does make me feel bad because I like being single, but like I'm human. Like I want to at least at some point in my life, I want to find someone who I feel safe and knows me but respects me and go from there. Like just it's not that hard. Like I don't know why it's become so much harder for us to be in relationships with people, not only romantically but just platonically. Like it's just been such a task and I'm just exhausted. But I still suffer from like I wouldn't say I dislike being single because being single has its pros. It has a lot of benefits if you are able to delve into it and like really explore singlehood in its most positive capacity. And that would be getting to know yourself, going outside, focusing on you. You have all the time in the world basically to yourself, You don't gotta constantly check in with somebody or constantly worry about another person's actions, like another grown adult's actions. Like you don't have to lose sleep over a person. Like it's just like very freeing. Like once you don't have those emotional ties to people, because I mean, once you do get in a relationship, it's hard sometimes, especially if you spend years and a lot of time with a specific person. It takes a lot of time to kind of like get over them sometimes, and it could take years, if not more, like to get over them. So I just really am happy to be single, but sometimes, like, even though people that are single, some of them are happy to be single. Like, obviously, like we still experience bouts of loneliness, and we still experience bouts of, in like feeling like not enough or like what's wrong, like kind of like those worries, like, okay, am I ever going to find the right person, or am I ever going to have this life, like is this in my destiny, is this destined for me, like is this in my path? And I think most single people do experience that. And like we still get sad, we still have our days where we're not the best, like we don't have good days all the time, like, and some days are extremely hard, some days are really good, but we have extremely low days, because even when you're single, if you're going through your own stuff mentally, emotionally, and you're craving maybe like another person, or to like just someone to like hug, or someone to like just cuddle with. Like, you have to, like, be okay with the fact that this is what you chose. Like, you're single. Like, it is what it is. Like, it comes with its good and its pros and its cons, just like every situation. But, like, there's times where it's like, damn, like, I wish I had a friend, or I wish I had someone to, like, hold me and just go places with. Because, like, people that are alone sometimes do want company. Sometimes they do want to go and experience things with other people, because that in itself is a really nice and good thing to experience. It makes us feel good to, like, not always do things alone, not always experience life alone. Like, I don't think that, like, as humans are supposed to be that way, but I understand that a lot of people are, like, okay and getting more comfortable with doing things alone. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes, every once in a while, it would be nice to do something with someone else. That's not to say that being alone is something I don't like, but just like someone who's in a relationship may want space from the other partner, like, they may want to have their independence or explore that. That's the same thing with someone that's single, that may want to, have a friend sometimes, or be with someone. But I get it, because the thing is now is, like, people want the benefits of a long time relationships, where people put in time, they put in effort with people, and it's been years, and they've gone through little conflicts, disputes, but overcame it, and then get to that point where it's really comfortable, where you want that relationship with a person where, like, the ins and outs of this person. But no one in this generation really will have that, because no one's willing to do that work. They just want the benefits of that type of relationship without doing the work. And that's not going to ever be the case if you can't do the work. You're always going to have superficial, like, experiences with people if you can't go deeper with them, or, So, like I said, I like my singlehood right now. It does get lonely. It does feel very, like, hard sometimes, because it's just like, okay, like I said, but all the stuff I said before. But I know that there's completely a lot of different benefits. You have, like, a lot of freedom. You come up with a lot of different things. You just have so much time to yourself, and there's nothing like having time. Like, one thing we don't have is enough time. So when you have time to just explore yourself as a young person, like me, a young adult, that's just like wealth. That's wealth to me. Like, I get shivers talking about it, but yeah, it's just like wealth. But I just feel like everybody's on their own path, and, like, at the end of the day, whatever situation you're in, is just embrace that situation to this fullest. Like, if you're in a room and you don't have a house, decorate that room and make it magical and majestic and beautiful. A beautiful experience to be in. If you're an adult and you're not working, or you're unemployed, explore ways to make money as an entrepreneur, or try to figure out things that you like to do or you're good at, and delve deeper into it. Sometimes the things that we feel like are, like, setbacks are really, blessings in disguise. So don't be afraid. If you're working a 9 to 5, be grateful for the stability. Be grateful that you have consistent income coming in, and that you have money that you can. Sometimes you have disposable income sometimes, because people who don't work, they don't have disposable income. Sometimes they have to prioritize bills, or their phone bill and stuff like that. They can't spend it on, like, candy or going to a place. They gotta spend it on surviving. So if you're in a relationship, be grateful that you may have, even though like some things happen, you have a person that has your back. You got somebody that got you. You know what I'm saying? You have a person as a resource. You know, the person that knows other people that know other people, and that's there for you. You have comfort. You have someone that's there to hug you, hold you, and you have that physical contact. Be grateful if you have a kid or kids, because you have someone that loves you unconditionally, and that, despite, you know, it being a lot and maybe being a hard job being a parent, that you have something that, money cannot buy, which is love, unconditional love. um be grateful if you don't have kids. Now you have, like, you have time, you have energy to yourself. You can explore your life as an adult. You can travel the world. You don't have to spend all your money and time and effort on another person. It could be, on yourself, and that's not selfish. That's just you living your life, your own God-given life. Like, you don't have to you don't owe anyone a baby. You don't owe the world a baby. You don't owe anybody a baby. If that's what you want, that's what you want. But if that's not what you want, then just live your life. It's not, you shouldn't be made selfish to just live your own life. If you're single, just explore like what it's like to be single. Just explore who you are as a person. That's a blessing to know that you can try different things as a single person. You could drink different wines and just taste different things, and just, that's a blessing. So, yeah.